How do children learn to count, group, and compare?
1, 2.
People often make statements like, "I'm just not a math person." But actually, we're all born to be math people.
And then
Fascinating new science shows that babies come into the world already wired to learn math concepts.
1,
2, 3.
And what they learn in those first few years makes a difference when they start school.
It's important to count because counting is the basis of so many different things that we do. 1, good job. 2, even if they might not show interest in that moment, good job. Doing it over and over again is so important.
Let's count.
Learning to count is a first and important step. Children learn to count strings of numbers before they really understand what the numbers mean.
2, 3.
The next big leap is to understand how many things each number stands for.
What we do with her blocks is we'll go 1, then put 2 together, then put 3 together, put 4 together, and 5. So what we want to see is if she can gradually make it from knowing the 1 is the 1 and the 5 is actually 5 different things.
In other words, the number 4 or the number 5 represent 4 or 5 of something.
Do you want to help us fold some laundry?
So when you're with your child, talk about numbers and connect those numbers to groups of things.
How many socks?
1, 2.
2 socks.
She just celebrated her 3rd birthday, so we made a wall of 3s. She's 3 years old. There's 3 sides to a triangle. There's 3 parts to an egg, a shell, the whiting, and the yolk. Honestly, I don't think it sinks in until later on she'll talk about there's 3 sides to a triangle. So I'm teaching her, but I don't expect her to get it right then.
how many more pushes do you want? We integrate counting as naturally as we do just talking. 3 pushes?
3 pushes?
You ready? So if there's something to count, we'll count it or ask them to count it.
Oh, you have 5 yogurt raisins. You just ate 1. Now there's only 4 yogurt raisins. Beep, beep.
You don't need to set aside extra time for these things. Just talk about what you're seeing and doing as you go about your normal daily activities.
All right, let's get Lee.
Talk about shapes.
Look at that.
Look for shapes when you're out and about. Talk about how far you have to walk to get home.
Everything is a teachable moment, from going on a walk to playing with toys to cooking dinner to folding laundry.
As you go about your day, talk about things like size and distance.
Look at the yellow square. And that's different than our blue rectangle.
By including your child in everyday activities and talking to them about the magnitudes and distances and the sizes of the things you touch, you are building foundations for math.
Spike really blew us away with some just like real math. She was like, there's 1, 2 chairs and 1, 2 couches. There's 4 chairs and couches, just like out of nowhere.
Someday you may hear the statement, "Yep, I'm a math person." When that day comes, take some of the credit.
6. I feel like right now she's a sponge and she's taking everything in. She is definitely learning from us. Every moment's a teaching moment in my mind. Good job.
How do you help your child learn to count, group, and compare? Which of your family members and friends should also see this video? Please join us and help spread the word.